Hi guys, welcome back to Leiloandoideias. Today I received from Influenster this box that contains the new ABH Luminous Foundation, and I've decided to make a try-on video, first impressions here for you guys, and that's why I'm like this today. So this is the box that Influenster normally sends, and then when you open it, you get, normally they send you a little pamphlet that tells you what the product is, and also it talks about a little bit about the product itself. So here it says that this foundation is water resistant, long wearing liquid formula that delivers a lightweight, medium coverage and a natural look, flawless radiance, and it's available in 50 shades. So also the new Luminous Foundation from ABH is vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, paraben-free, oil-free, mineral oil-free, talc-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, no flashback, water resistant, and cruelty-free. So, aside from the foundation itself, they also sent me a kabuki brush, which I think is also a brand new product from Anastasia. Before, Anastasia didn't really have a liquid foundation. The only one that they had was like I believe this is the first foundation that they have, because I think they only had a stick, like a stick foundation, but I may be wrong. So they sent me this kabuki brush, and it's the A30 Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's super sturdy, and the bristles are like super soft. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half of my face with this brush and half of my face with the damp sponge, because that's how I normally do. I normally use a sponge with foundations. So we're gonna try this baby as well. Look at how beautiful it is, right? Look at this. And the foundation comes in this box here. So it is called Luminous Foundation, and I received the number 100N, which is supposed to be kind of fair. What it's kind of like, it's not that it's bothering me, but you know how like Anastasia has like the font, it already has like pre-established their brand with like the lettering that they use, and then for this product they just have like foundation. And I thought it was a little excessive. And it's just like, okay, yeah, it is a foundation. It looks like a foundation. So do we really need foundation written like all over it? I think it's a bit excessive. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is glass, it has a pump, and it is made in the United States for people who really care about that. And this one is 1 fluid ounce, so it's like 30 ml. And I think this is gonna match me. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So for the purpose of this video, let's get my makeup done, right? You guys know that I don't normally like to apply my makeup in front of the camera, but since this is a first impressions, that's what we're gonna do today. And let's just hope that I'm not gonna get makeup all over my outfit, all over my house, all over, because I normally do makeup in the bathroom. I'm not like sitting in front of a vanity kind of person and do makeup, but yeah. So the only other foundation that I have at home that I could compare the packaging to is a Laura Mercier one. So this is the other one that I have that is the same amount of products as well. This is a little taller than the Laura Mercier foundation, even though it has the same amount of product. It's very lean, and hopefully it will fit in my drawer. And so, without further ado, let's do this. All right, let's hope that this pump works. I'm gonna start with the brush. And the only thing that I apply with a brush these days is my CC cream. I think I'm gonna put a few pumps on my hand first. I'm gonna try to do what causes less problems around here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is one pump. It's not very runny. I'm gonna apply 2 pumps in here on the back of my hand. And with the kabuki brush, I'm gonna do this side of my face. And I don't think I have here a foundation that is supposed to be medium coverage. That one that I told you guys about, my Laura Mercier is like a very light coverage. So the only thing that I wear that it's like a little bit more would be my CC cream from It Cosmetics. I really like this brush. Oh wow, this brush is really good. Oh man, I guess I really needed a quality brush. You guys know my saga with brushes, and you know, you've been following my channel for the last few months. You know how I feel about some brushes that I received in some of the boxes, some of the beauty boxes, and some people give me shade. Anyway, I feel like this color kind of matches me. It definitely doesn't, it matches my neck pretty well. So I think this was the right color for me. Let's do this here. Hey, if you guys think that I'm applying this like weirdly or anything, it's because I'm just a regular person and I'm not a makeup artist. So I'm doing things here to the best of my abilities, but I'm sorry if you guys think that I'm doing this weird or whatever. I'm just, you know, I felt like giving you guys a little disclosure. I'm just looking like straight back because I'm sitting in my vanity, by my vanity. So I have a mirror right behind my my camera. And here we go with this side of my face. Okay, let me get a mirror so I can take a look closely. So I think that this brush really applies the product beautifully. It really did a great job because I don't have like, you know, like some of like those lines that sometimes the brushes leave. And I do think that it's medium coverage. I can still see like a few spots here and there on my face, but overall everything is pretty concealed, and that was like 2.5 pumps just for this side of my face. So I think that it did a good job. It really doesn't have a strong smell, and that is great because my Laura Mercier foundation has like this really chemically strong smell that every time that I apply, I'm always like, what is this smell? And it does feel lightweight. I don't feel like this foundation is super heavy right now. So now I'm gonna apply with a sponge on the other side, so we can see how this is gonna look and what is gonna be the difference, because we know sponges end up absorbing some of the product. They apply different than brushes. And let's see what kind of coverage the sponge gives me. Also, maybe a few marks. So I put like 2 pumps in the sponge, I guess. That's what I did. Yeah, I can definitely see that this side doesn't. It's light, definitely lighter. than the other side. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but especially on my nose area, you can see that it was way lighter than with the brush, which is okay, you know. Let's put another pump here. And I'm sorry if you can hear a dog crying, but unfortunately my neighbor is heartless, and sometimes he traps their dogs in the balcony for a few hours and the dog starts crying. And last night we complained to animal services. Hopefully someone will do something about it. It's not in our building, so we ended up like talking to our property manager to see if he knew who the property manager of the building next door was, because I can't really tell, like, you know, apartment number stuff. And I really wanted to call animal services because the dogs are so cute and they're just trapped at the balcony with no food, no water sometimes for a few hours. I think yesterday they were there for at least 4 hours, and now it's getting cold and they stay there sometimes later at night, and it breaks my heart. But anyway, back to this, right? I'm sorry, I'm such a downer, guys, but it just, I heard the poor puppies, because the thing is that they had one French bulldog, and the French bulldog normally just cry, and now they just got a brand new puppy, and the puppy barks a lot when it's outside, and I feel so bad for the puppy. But anyway, all right, so I applied now with the sponge. It did apply beautifully, but I do think that I have to set this because my fine lines here, they already get like creasing and everything. I did read somewhere that it was supposed to be self-setting, but these days, right? Some of these things don't really work. Oh wow, like very heavy footing upstairs. Let me finish my makeup and then I'll come back here and I'll tell you guys what I think. I'm back and I think my neighbors decided to party, because I apologize if you can listen to some music. So I just threw something together real quick because it's 9 p.m. on a Wednesday and I'm not one of my neighbors, so I'm not partying right now. So my final thoughts about this foundation. I do think that it makes a lot of promises, and it actually, it does give you lots of those promises. It was definitely a medium coverage and it is lightweight. I don't know if it's luminous because I wasn't really looking for it, but also my applying, it did not look like it was a matte finish, so I guess that's where the luminous part comes from. And just like I told you guys, I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm making the comments like what I really think. It did accumulate on my fine lines very, very quickly. So it is definitely one product that you have to use a setting powder or any sort of powder for you to set it. I did not apply any concealer because I wanted to see how it was gonna perform, and it did cover my little dark circles because I don't have that much, but it did cover it pretty well. I don't think that it did a poor job or anything. I like the packaging. I think it's easy to use. My pump was working pretty well. I do know that I was looking at some reviews last week before I even received this, and a Brazilian blogger was talking about it, and they were saying that the pump that they received wasn't really working properly. Mine is. I love this brush. It applied this product beautifully, and I haven't had a brush apply. I haven't applied foundation with brushes for a while now, because I do think that the finishing with the sponges is better. But I really like this one, and I'll probably keep using this because I thought it went on amazing. So, and you guys know I'm obsessed with brushes, so this is my new favorite. I think it retails for $38 if I'm not mistaken, and it's the average price for some Laura Mercier is normally like 40 something, and then Huda Beauty, I think it's around the same price range as well. So I don't think it is up there or anything. It's on brand with anything that you can find at Sephora, for example. that is of course not like super high-end. Overall, I think this was a great product. Influenster did send me this complimentary in exchange of an honest review. I do not have to make these videos. I decided to make the video for my channel and to show, like, to say my opinion to you guys, but it's not something that is mandatory. And I'm not here just like bragging about it or anything, but I did like it very much. And honestly, I actually needed a medium coverage foundation because the Laura Mercier one that I have, it's very light coverage. So I love it that actually they sent me the correct shade and it matches pretty well with my skin tone. And I'm definitely gonna be wearing this for the next month. And I'm gonna be updating you guys on my Instagram. So if you wanna know how it wears throughout a day, for example, you just follow me on Instagram and you see. And I think that's it. Overall, I really liked it. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it actually performs for hours, because right now, you know, it's 9 p.m. so I'm just gonna go to sleep. And I want to know if it's really gonna crease, if it's gonna go into my fine lines, or even after I set it with a powder, how that's gonna perform. So there's still, of course, a lot for me to look into this foundation, but as first impressions, I really like it. And I think that at this day and age, we are really in need of products that are more like conscious, that are vegan, they're, you know, are done the proper way, and this is definitely a good option for my vegan friends out there. And this is my video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.